Hi everyone, today we are going to see this particular question. So the question is, with the internet improvements, people can share views or opinions on certain goods or services that they have purchased. Is this a positive or negative trend? So this is the question that we are going to see here. It's an opinion question whether this is a positive trend or negative trend. So let's go in detail. So we have when we plunge into the question, we can say internet improvements are there. With the help of internet improvements, people can now share their own views, reviews, or opinions, their response on certain goods or services, whether it is a product, a TV, or a refrigerator, or a mobile phone that they have purchased. So, is this pattern, the habit of reviewing or posting their opinions online for the response or on what they have done, the purchase is made? So I'm satisfied to express your satisfaction level online. So this is the new trend here. So is this a positive or negative trend? So this is the question here. So when we post about a product, so I bought a product, so a smartphone, so it has a problem with the display. So I the other customers, they also have, maybe they may having the same problem. So the company manufacturers will be getting an opportunity to review it and see there is a problem, real problem with that, and they can withdraw the products and come out with a better product. So this is beneficial, so in some way, for the manufacturers. I gave an example there. In case of customers, so before buying the product, so if I want to buy a product, so I can see the review of the product, of how the product performs, how if the performance of the product, the quality of the product, the appearance of the product, how handy it is, how portable it is, whatever it is, we be getting some sorts of information, some basic information you will be getting. So this is what, is this a positive? Yes, I can say it is a positive. But there is some criticism at the same time. In the introduction, we have said two sentences. The first sentence, let's read the first sentence. The modern man is access to different technical privileges, and one such is the provision of sharing his reviews online on specific goods and services he bought to the public. So, specific goods and services, if a person bought a specific goods and services, so he has the privilege, the technical privilege, and so the privilege is there. He can share it online, the review, he can write the review online. Despite some criticisms, there exist some criticisms. This energizes both the production and the purchase sectors. So it is beneficial for the producers, it is beneficial for the buyers. This is what the introduction says. Despite some criticism, in spite of some criticisms, it has positive things. It energizes the production sector, it energizes the customer service too. Now let's see in the first paragraph, the most viable advantage is for the customers. Uh, you can say the most visible advantage. So it is for the customers, as this assists the purchases of a greater proportion of people. So it when a greater proportion of people want to buy a product or avail a service of a company, so the review will work out. The review will be a great help there. In the past, the only way is that the customer used to get the vital information about a product or service, like the quality or durability, was through adverts and promotions. That was the only way that they got. However, with the help of internet, now each customer has the privilege to express his satisfaction level online. So every customer has the privilege to do that. Each and every customer, even if you are buying a safety pin, then also you can write the review online there. When such reviews are there, it warns the potential customers about a faulty product or service. So it can warn the potential customers who intends to buy this thing. So it is a warning. So if it is a bad product, it gives warning. At the same time, a good review helps a customer to buy a product with confidence. It gives some confidence. They are mostly customers are mostly hesitant to do that. So in such cases, the hesitancy can be avoided. They can go and buy the product with confidence, with full confidence there. Now let's see the second thing. What happens to the producer? So it acts in two ways. It benefits them in two ways. A good review is to be considered as a better tool of advertisement. So if someone gives you a mark excellent here, so if your customer writes a good comment about the restaurant service, the review is going to be critically analyzed by the people who are intending to dine. So I am going to dine in one particular restaurant, so I'd read the review before that. If the customer's feedback is excellent, others are most likely to visit the restaurant sooner or later. So if I visited the customer, I have eaten something, and I wrote excellent as the review. So it attracts more customers to the restaurant. So this is a sort of advertisement, a better tool of advertisement without any cost. The 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 restaurant manager can attract more people there. And if it happens the other way, if it is bad, it's a warning to the service provider to enhance his service and serve the customers better. So if someone writes, okay, you have a very poor service, very poor staff cooperation, then usually what you have to do is that the service provider will look into that seriously and make appropriate changes to serve the customers better. This is what they can do. But two positive things, two paragraphs I have said positive, and I have to say, I said in the introduction that there are some criticisms. So what is the criticism there? However, there exists some online manipulations which can influence the customer's response to the product purchase. Some manipulations are there. For example, many big companies have paid online promotions. So what is the criticism here? It is the paid online promotions, in which people are employed to write good reviews. Say, for example, they will be paid money to write good reviews. The other way too. People or firms are also seen paid for demoting a particular product. A product or a service can be demoted. It's not only paid promotion, it's paid demotion also is done. So manipulation is there, that's a criticism. It cannot be the real review sometimes because it is a paid promotion. To conclude, even though there exists some manipulation in the process of posting the reviews, I feel the system is good for both the service providers and the receivers. So there are some manipulation which is in the posting. In posting, the process of posting and reviews, there are some sorts of manipulations. But I feel the system is good for both the service providers and the receivers. For the service providers and the customers, it is good despite some criticisms. So this is what the thing is. We have written a 3 paragraphs essay. 2 paragraph it deals about the positive trend, and 1 paragraph it deals about the negative thing. So it is balanced. A clear-cut introduction is there. A clear-cut thesis is there. The thesis is restated in the conclusion, and we have answered this essay. This is actually an opinion question. So we have completed the explanation. Thank you, one and all here.